Oh, before we go, I knew there was something special. Can we want to get some nerdy shit?
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Can I blow your mind?
Absolutely.
Because I feel like because you said after you went back and watched Civil War, you were just like, I really do see where he's coming from now with the whole vial thing.
Yeah.
I even went back and watched that whole scene. It was the first time today that whole scene took place at an infectious disease facility.
Yeah.
Even more, you had your opportunity right there.
Because it was on the TV when I was at work, and they were like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Oh, like this is Civil War." And that's when I texted you, and I was like, "Huh, it's on." And I was like, and I'm watching it, and I was like, because what was it, Crossbone?
Crossbone.
Yeah, he was trying to get the shit that. Remember when he tried to blow Cap up, and then Wanda shot him up. Mm-hmm. The vial was from the Center for Infectious Diseases.
Yeah,
in Nigeria.
Oh,
and so with that open market. Yeah. With everything
like in my mind in the story, I was like, you have a vial, you can tell a story, but now you have a vial from the Center of Infectious Disease, for this zombie story. That's all the back.
This is less of a leap. Like this is like a quick. It's just a quick fire.
Easy layup is what I call it.
It really was.
Instead of having. So Janet Van Dyne, when she was down in the quantum realm, she came back with some sickness.
I kind of would have preferred it your way because I was like, yo, y'all keep coming for Hank Pym. Like, yo, like what did my man do? Like, no offense, like Tony Stark did way more damage in the real actual universe. Like,
I'm about to say, aren't you tired of seeing?
Went up and then blew up.
Aren't you tired of seeing Tony die? Like,
yes, I am.
That's what I want to ask you about, especially with that the last one, not the second to the last one, not the third one,
the
Killmonger,
the Killmonger one. When Killmonger kills him.
I mean, I had this and of course it's obviously the What If series, but I already knew that he was going to die in some way, shape, or form because I didn't really know exactly where his character was going to go if he didn't. Like, I feel like the whole Killmonger thing wouldn't have made sense if he didn't die.
Yeah, because it's like
if Tony didn't die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's like what Ross said. It was basically when Ross gave that whole fucking breakdown in Black Panther about who he was, like Eric Stevens, blah blah blah. He's trained to do this.
Right.
And if knowing that and thinking about that,
breaking down societies, and all this
everything like
other,
that. And the way he did, like when he got Obadiah out of there. You know, the way he set up the deal with
when he was doing it, I'm watching it, and like you just said,
it's like he's doing shady shit, man.
Shit.
He is.
I was like, this is really how one person breaks down an entire society
from the inside
out.
Say this, I was like, the way it ended pissed me off because I was like, yo, like, I was like, is there a part?
Oh no, I wrote down in my notes in my phone, this is the one that needs to continue, and that's why that's another thing. That's
facts. Yeah. Salute.
Not sure if I want to sneeze yet or not. No, I'm good. Thank you.
Just in case.
That's why I really wish you had watched Visions, man.
I watched that first episode. I was in the middle of doing shit. I was like doing some dishes and like trying to cook something too. So it was like I sat down and watched the first episode, and I was like,
we can wrap this up in a little bit, but I just want to backtrack to the what if part. Did you watch the last one
with Thor?
I enjoyed the Thor one. And
he's a douchebag.
A douchebag without his brother. It's like he's a frat guy. Like, totally.
Like,
I like it though.
I thought it was funny actually. Listen, the episode was entertaining.
I love that Frigga commanded the fear of every like he did. Loki.
Yes, you did.
One more time.
Frigga's mom.
Yeah, the mom flying in like that.
She's flying.
They're trying to clean up everything.
My mom is coming right now.
Everybody had to clean up.
She's not happy.
That for me, that was the adventure in babysitting meets
Ferris Bueller
meets the Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner fight between him and Captain Marvel when he was making all the noises and stuff like that, fighting in the desert. I was like, this is literally Looney Tunes right here. I enjoyed it.
Loki.
I really like that one.
From another mother. That's not my mom. Like.
I like how you showed up, just different, just coming in like, what's up? I'm here to fuck shit up. We can just party all day long.
I like how they fake the tents.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like.
Love the episode. And then I was upset when they threw the ending out there.
Ultron Vision.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought.
I was upset for a minute.
Yeah, and then it was like, ooh.
But
Addison called it too.
what?
Addison, well, she watched it and she called it too.
Smarter than all of us. That's
And
why.
it took me a minute too, because even when it popped open and like I was looking at it and I was like, she's like, it's vision.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh well, you called it then, girlfriend.
But this is where the show started to get good,
baby.
because I think that was episode 7
6.
I thought it was 6.
or 6.
So
Okay.
the first one, obviously, Captain Carter, T'Challa, Star-Lord, the murdering of the Avengers, zombies, Killmonger, Thor. So we're at next one tonight is episode 7.
Got Doctor Strange.
Oh, so we are 7.
We're at 7.
Yeah,
All right, so it is 7.
I forgot. Yeah, wow. I was
So
that out.
so there's 7 out now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with all of those out, okay, so this is the last 2. This is where they all are starting to connect now, and this is where I'm about to blow everybody's mind on this one. I got it. I've been doing the dust, the Marvel dust.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Wow, you just admitted that? Allegedly.
The Marvel comic book dust,
kidding.
where you just go into the comics and you just
Yes.
and think. How do you think I come up with all these fucking shits? Like I just sit here and think.
You said doing the dust. I heard it a certain way, and I just chuckled
No.
and laughed it off. I know what you meant. Go
I'm
on.
not out here getting dusted. Like
You're not zooted out here. I get it.
ain't off the table.
Watch 90 Slang.
But okay, tonight's episode is about how Vision / Ultron comes into existence,
Okay.
and if you notice, and this is something that my high brain noticed when high-brained noticed, be specific here, notice is that at the end of episode 7, the Watcher does something that he's never done in any other episode.
Which is?
Blinks.
Okay.
And the moment he blinks, what happens?
Ultron appears.
Really? He's never blinked before?
Nope.
They only show his face for seconds at a time, but I don't recall it.
He literally
I
says,
wasn't looking for it.
he literally says, wait, what? He doesn't even know
Oh,
what's supposed to
yeah.
happen.
He does say that.
Yeah, he goes, yeah, it feels like. And
That's what happens. You blink for a second, these kids go
And
crazy.
that's one thing I love. Like, it gives me that, not the poltergeist, what am I going to say? Oh my, Twilight show feel of like the twist at the end. Mm-hmm. Everyone has the twist. Whether it's zombie Thanos and they're bringing the Mind Stone, or it's, you know what I mean? It's Doctor Strange's universe just being locked away forever. You know, whatever it was.
Just mentioned him.
Doctor Strange?
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You excited?
For Spider-Man?
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Doctor Strange, Spider-Man. All right. So there's something that happens to Doctor Strange in Infinity War that affects him. Okay? Mm-hmm. Outside of him getting dusted. That change is shown in Endgame. Okay?
Okay.
All throughout Endgame. So, from our knowledge, our next time seeing Doctor Strange would be, I guess, in what? Far From Home, correct? Because we've not seen him in the trailer.
Right.
It goes from his own movie, the Thor movie, Ragnarok, the little black there was at, Infinity War, Endgame.
And now Spider-Man.
Not Spider-Man, okay. So, from Endgame, that changes happen. When you see him now in the trailer for Spider-Man, that change, that very, very, very specific change is no longer there. If it's a hard change. Now, if you think about it, you would know what it is. I think Keith would know it. And It also goes into what we're talking about as far as what I was talking about as far as what if, where I was like, that's not our Doctor Strange that we know.
Yeah.
Because of that change. And because of the differences and everything and why he decides to do what he did. I believe. Yeah,
it was his heart, not his hands.
No, but I'm going to go ahead and say it, if you haven't figured it out.
Go ahead.
In the trailer, Doctor Strange still has the Eye of Agamotto after Thanos destroyed it in Infinity War. He never wore it at any point in the Endgame, but when you see him in the trailer, he has the Eye of Agamotto. The only Doctor Strange that we know of that has the Eye of Agamotto would be the Supreme Doctor Strange that we saw in the end of What If. That would be daring enough to go ahead and say, hey, this little spell that I think might not work, let me go ahead and try it out anyway. Wink, wink. Wong's leaving anyway.
Huh.
It feels like a lot of things are different because Wong is like, what are you doing over there with Abomination? Like, it's like everybody's up to something. That's the one thing I've noticed with like this not just the main characters but the secondary characters. Like, we were watching Cap and the Winter Soldier and Sharon Carter. She's gonna, it's gonna be interesting to see the route that she goes.
I'm just waiting to see where she's going.
So you're just gonna fuck with Spider-Man like that?
Because what else has he got to do?
That's what I'm thinking.
What's he
what
going to do? Just sit in his universe in that little square prism that he's made for himself?
So, and that's what I'm trying to think.
I thought the Watcher made that for him.
No, he made that for himself.
Because everything around him was
his universe is disintegrating. So he had the power to make that for himself. So who's not going to say he's not going to have the power to just hop over to another universe?
Or it's another...
Like, he's talking to the Watcher.
Yeah.
He's powerful enough to have a conversation with the Watcher and say, hey, why don't you do something to stop all this? So you're not going to say he's not going to be powerful enough to just say, hey, you know what, my universe died, let me go over here?
Cool.
And now we do have a good multiverse of madness where you have two Doctor Stranges, one powerful than the other, maybe. Or maybe I'm just writing a better script than Hollywood. I don't know. Yes. This is why I go to movies and I have these expectations and then I go see it and I'm just like,
I'm so disappointed. Right. My story was better.
Y'all need to pay me.
Right.
Because the way I look at it, the way I look at it, the way I tell it, it's an easy layup.
But that's why
it's right there.
That's why I've been telling you to write something, because
I do write. I write my story.
Okay, whatever story you write. But what I'm saying is, because the next step is, what do you have written? Like, what have you written?
I got plenty.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying, and that's how it starts though. Like, this is how you were how you basically telling me to get off my ass and do this.
My fourth Back to the Future script is done.
That's done. We talked about this though. You said
that's done. That's done in the back. It's done.
But you and I talked about that, and you said that you would rather take it and re-break it down and make it the first of its kind.
Yeah, it's good. It's done. It's really good. Back to the Future 4, starring Marcus Scribner. If within the next 3 years, if it was able to film in the next 3 years, would be a really good movie.
Marcus Scribner is the kid from Stranger Things?
From Blackish.
Oh, okay.
The son from Blackish. The older son from Blackish.
He's perfect, yeah.
He would be the
he's perfect.
He would be the nephew of Marty McFly.
I just thought of the episode with the barber and the haircuts.
When I say I wrote this script, I literally wrote this specifically for him.
No, but you remember, you showed. I watched it with you. The episode where the dad kept getting the fucked up haircuts.
Yeah.
That shit was fucking gold.
And if it doesn't work for him, it would go for the younger kid, because it could go for him that played his younger brother.
Okay.
It specifically has to be. There's nothing behind you. There's no ghost.
It did sound like something like, I don't know if that was the ice maker or whatever, but
it's the blinds of the ice maker. She's fine. But no, it had, because in the show, or in my mind, the main character that's going through time in this one, and for Back to the Future 4, is the nephew of Marty McFly, who is the offspring, so to speak, of the mayor, Wilson Good, and the mayor's daughter, Wilson Good, and the brother Marty's older brother. That went off to college. I was working in business.
Marigold was the white bald dude, right?
No, the black mayor
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
that worked in the shop.
The white bald dude was the principal.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
that never aged. He was the same.
With the shine. It's like,
So, in my story is that
okay.
Interesting.
the mayor has a successful daughter that meets up with a successful son of the McFlys that has this big Arthur, and they have this offspring. You know, Marcus McFly. The story's done, fam. I've done it.
Get this shit greenlit, bro. Like,
Awesome though.
yo, man, they're doing the Back to the Future 4. Is it a remake? Nah, man, it's a continuation. Really? Yeah, it's nephew. His nephew's black. Well, they explained it
it's
real
done.
quick. Yeah.
Tell me, and it's not like it's forced.
Nah, it's a real organic process of how.
Yeah, you know, and it's just, you know, the nephew getting interested of the uncle that never had no kids.
Yeah. And like, I feel like you can put that in the trailer like easily, like where you can sit there.
Well,
and
actually,
see,
does have kids in my one, but you know, but like the older versions of Doc's kids show up
Okay.
playing. I'm not gonna say who they were played by, but because I wrote them specifically. Dude, this it's done. It's a badass fucking dude. I like it.
That's awesome. You should sell that.
Let me know. Let me know in the comment below.
Like, subscribe, comment
All
below.
that.
It's for sale.
But yes, I do have a script that is written, that is done,
Who's trying to greenlight Jada?
that, you know, can be told. I think it's actually really good. That, you know, can be told without, and I'm not saying this in a disrespectful fuck, no, I really do feel bad.
Wonder Years?
No.
Oh.
His name. The main actor, Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
You know, because of his condition, you know, being able to be on a show where it's a story that could be told without him being there. Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
It's a continuation.
Continuation.
And then you have
a legit continuation.
the dope cameo or whatever.
Yeah, I do. There is a cameo. There is, you know, some stuff, and that's not at the end for once.
Yeah.
That, you know, makes sense why it would come in the middle, but you know, it has a nice ending.
Or you could even
Where-
sneaking in at the beginning
Where
it's
that's
like
open ended,
enough- Yeah.
where it's just like you can do what you want from it there. Yeah, or you could just not do anything, and it could just be like the end of Back to the Future 4. Just, it's good.
The end.
All right, coming soon.
So,
Project Greenlight. Nah, for real though, this is the time and era where people are just creating their own shit.